I'm going to be talking a little bit about my STI. I have a 07 Subaru Sti. I bought it 2.3 years ago, and it's been my dream car ever since I was basically, I think it was 17 when I first started driving. I'm 22 now, so basically I did a Drive to Survive class over in Portland International Raceway, and so when I did that, I actually excelled in that program so hard for the first, so it was only one day. It was just like, you know, you took your car and you basically went through all these routes, went through cones, and there was like 50 other people. So it was kind of intimidating when you saw other people doing a little bit better than you. And anyway, so he's like, bro, you should, you know, he's an older gentleman, he's a great guy. So he's like, hey, you should get a Subaru Sti. And that's basically just what I did. So underneath the hood, so this car has a built engine. I built it. I didn't build it, but I had someone else build it, mainly just because I blew it up. You guys, if you're from Portland, Oregon, you'll know of street racing over in Terminal 5. So there's a lot of people that street race over in Terminal 5, I'd say a year and a half ago, when it actually stopped, just because the police like did not want us there at all. But it was a lot of fun. I mean, it still goes on today, just not a lot of people out there, just because it's been more people doing dumb shit rather than, you know, having fun with it. So anyway, so I blew this engine up doing donuts in the parking lot, but it was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of people will call me stupid. I mean, I'd call myself stupid, but I mean, it's all a learning process, right? Okay, so for the mod list on this car, it has rebuilt heads, valve adjustment, G head gasket, ARP head studs, all bearings, all new bearings, crank, TGV deletes, and then it just goes on. Obviously, I did all the service. Everything got done with the car when I did everything. So the water pump timing belt, head gasket, all at once. I had to do that, you know, it's just like a Subaru thing. So anyway, I got all that done, and the guy that actually did my engine work, he was a guy that was found off Craigslist by the people that actually pulled the motor out of this car. Some buddies that I met on Facebook, great guys. And so they actually pulled the engine out, they took it to the guy in Camas and actually had him build the engine. And I think it was like $3,500, and it's up this, I think it's an open deck, I'm pretty sure, and it's built for 500 wheel horsepower. Obviously I probably wouldn't ever exceed like 450 on it, otherwise I'd just have a semi-closed or a closed deck put in and then just rebuild everything. But anyway, so going to the engine bay, obviously it's just a Cobb short ram air intake, Grim Speed 3-port boost controller, IAG air oil separator, and it's the stock intercooler, and then it has a NVIDIA divorce catless downpipe along with the NVIDIA N1 catback. So those are the main mods I have to the car. Obviously we got the Mishimoto radiator, hella horns, and whatnot. We also have the access port up in here. There she is. So when I first had this car, I had it for like, I think it was like a year. And then after that, I went to Silverton to drop off my friend so she could pick her car up. And no sooner than a mile down the road from the guy's house that we were picking the car up from, I hit a deer. So obviously if this hood was down, I hit it right here. So the deer's leg landed up in here, so the grill got bunched, the headlight got smacked, and the bumper got cracked, and the hood got bent in. So I had to get all that replaced. That's why it's all nice and spanking new. And then right as I got the car all painted, this guy backed up into my bumper. I'm like, oh, really? Come on, man. But I mean, it kind of is what it is. It's life, you know, can't complain. I've always loved the silver BBS wheels on these cars. It came with black 18-inch rims. I don't remember the brand or anything, but I had the calipers powder coated red. Thank you to Jar Customs. You can find them on Instagram at Jar Customs, and basically it just flows a lot better. I love this color scheme right here. It just makes it look so much, you know, cleaner. But anyway, so I had these license plates. Obviously I had custom license plates. These are the Pacific Wonderlands. I had a frame put in, obviously, just because I hated that gold line that went up around these. Not my favorite. And also when my body guy actually, there actually is a license plate thing that sticks out right here, but he actually took that out, made it all nice and smooth right there, which is super nice. And also right back here on the STIs, there's always like a fender flare that goes all the way around. And guess what, mine were all cracked. And so whenever I would like put luggage or anything in, I would always like come up my right knee, I would always hit it and it would always fall off. So I was like, yo, it's time, take it off. So right as I got the body work done up front, I actually got him do this. And I don't know if you guys noticed yet, but this is actually a WRX bumper. So I got a new bumper, fender flares all cut out, body work got all nice and smooth. So this is all aligned nice and smooth like a WRX, which I really enjoy for that part. I did first have window tint on this car. When I had it, I took it off, I didn't like it. Also, these 3-inch blind spots mirrors are so nice when it comes to parking up next to a curb, like right here. It's so helpful to you. You'd be very surprised. That's another thing, like a cheap $5 mod, like it's so helpful, you know, just stupid things. So jumping into the interior of this car, we got the Subaru Sti, boy. You ain't a Subaru boy until you own a Subaru Sti, and everything is freaking blue in here. So it's an STI, if you guys can see that. All right, so I'll turn the gauges on. She's got 151,000 miles. Y'all can see that right there. Obviously there's no check engine light. Everything, car's not turned on yet, so all the lights are so nice. My access port not lighting up for some reason, but it so nice. Controls all my gauges. This car was actually tuned by Horizontal Motorsports. They actually went out of business, but Steve, the owner, was a great guy. He tuned my car, did some other maintenance, and it was great, not gonna lie. And so it starts to turn on here. So obviously it's not reading anything because the car ain't turned on, but you can change any of these gauges. It's super nice. Basically any sensor on this car in the engine bay, you can mount up there and you can see it whenever you need to. And then you clear codes, do whatever you need to. Obviously these cars come with a center differential where you can change everything. Yay. Put it in the back, put it in the front, baby. Got the 6-speed, obviously you can see that. Flip it up to go to the rear. Boom. And yeah, let's give you guys a little cold start, boy. You ready? Guys, so that's the 2-step of it. It's not too loud. It starts to slap a little bit. I like it. It sounds pretty good. But that's all tuned through the access port. You can actually set the amount of RPMs that you want, and you can actually set the launch control, that was launch control. And then rolling 2-step 2, you can do that. Those are 2 separate settings on the access port. 07 STI. You guys like the video, obviously. I'm trying to put up more content. I'm just starting this channel, so I'm a little late to the game, but I don't mind because, you know, you got to start somewhere, right? But anyway, I love you guys. You guys take care. Subscribe, comment, like. If you don't like this video, I don't mind. But I love you all. Enjoy your day. See you on the next one.